What is up, party people? The first boss that you will encounter in Dark Souls 2 most likely is the Last Giant, and I'm here to show you my strategy for killing him. And one thing that you'll notice is that the weapon that I'm using in this fight does some fire damage, and I don't know for sure that he's necessarily susceptible to fire damage or more susceptible to fire damage, but it certainly does plenty to him. And so I have a video, I'll put a little annotation up here about where to find this magical sword early in the game, but it makes the fight quite a bit easier. And basically this guy, he has two primary attacks, and the first one is that he will swing his arm in a very wide arc, and the other one is that he will stomp on you when you are underfoot. And I'm playing a character right here that essentially only can get in close. He's got a bow, it's not very good, he's not very good with it, and he has no magic. So I kind of have to get up underneath here and fight him. But basically the strategy here is that you wanna wait for him to swing his arm, and when he does, then you want to go in for the ankle and hit him once or maybe twice. If you have a very fast weapon, maybe you could get 3 off, but the basic idea is you want to go in and you want to stab him once or twice and be ready to roll out of the way of the foot. I don't think after an attack, I don't think there's time to just walk out. I think you have to roll away from that foot in order to not get stomped. So he'll jump. I don't think you'll take any damage if he jumps on you. I think he usually jumps away. But basically, keep your distance until you can close. Wait for a swipe until you can close in. Get next to the ankle. Couple attacks. Roll away. You can see sometimes you don't necessarily even survive that, or you don't avoid the damage on it. But that's the basic idea. I mean, once you do enough damage to him, and it's coming up here, he will actually pull off one of his arms and start to use it like a weapon. And it hits really hard. It adds, I guess, one more attack where he will slam that down on the ground in front of him, and that, at least on this character, will do damage through a full stamina shield. So you want to stay back when he does that. If you can time it right, when he gets ready to pull his arm off, he'll stand real still. Like right here, he's pulling his arm off. He'll stand real still, and you can get a number of hits. But remember, the key here is that you want to keep enough stamina when you're behind him to roll. That's the most important part, because the swipe won't hit you when you're behind him. So it's really just, if he lifts that leg, you need to have enough stamina that you can roll out from underneath it. And you just kind of play it conservatively. If you get in front of him where he can swipe you, or where he can slam that arm down on you, and you'll see here in just a second he's going to hit me with that arm slam. I'll have a full bar of stamina, and he will hit me with the shield up, and he'll hit me with that arm, and it'll take off a ton of health. Should be here in just a second. He's going to hit me with that arm. Here it comes. So he's going to hit me with that arm. It's got a crazy range on it too. So that was full health, or full stamina with the shield up, and it still just did damage. So make sure that you keep that shield up when you're not behind him, and make sure that when you are behind him, you just hit him a couple times and be ready to roll away, and you will be just fine, and you will have a boss down in Dark Souls 2. Hooray for you. As always, make sure that you hit the share buttons and the like buttons and all that kind of stuff. And until next time, I am Miaro. Thanks for watching.